At the Arab American Chamber of Commerce, Ahmad explains the group's involvement in local, national, and international affairs.
We work closely with all local government leaders, and basically we have a lot of members in Detroit, and our relations is important so we can facilitate the way business is done in Detroit. We work a lot with Washington, particularly in the White House, because we have also concerns of foreign policies for the administration because it has direct impact on economic relations. If you don't have peace, you don't have economic prosperity.
Ahmad Chebbani knows he only succeeds when everybody else does. To build his business, he concentrates on helping his customers build theirs. This strategy only works for owners who are in it for the long haul. Ahmad's first customers were immigrants like himself who came to this country to build a life. Omnex still focuses on the Arab American community, and Ahmad's team is so good he can now work on growing 2 other companies and has time for community volunteer work. His volunteer time is concentrated on neighborhood improvements, plantings, parking, painting. This all helps his customers, and so he teaches us. We can only succeed when our customers do. We ate lunch at La Pita, which is owned by one of Ahmad's clients, Qasim Shamut. So when did you start La Pita?
La Pita was established in 1992.
And you're doing well?
Yes, we expanded the first version of expansion. We added another 1,400 square feet, and now we are building another 12,000 square foot establishment.
Oh, it's beautiful. They served a beautiful, classic Middle Eastern meal.
Sure, this is beef shawarma.
The spices are the chef's secret blend. Juices are swirled. And pita bread is baked in a traditional brick oven. Ishmael Ahmed is director of a nonprofit program that helps immigrants.
I know Ahmed from when he got out of school and joined Access. Access is a human service center, the largest Arab American human service center in the country. We were just getting started. We were just a small storefront, and he came on board as our accountant. And, you know, we would write in who gave us money and who didn't, and he set up a whole accounting system for us. And today Access is a $15 million a year program with hundreds of programs and many
So you're
buildings.
the guy that paid him $5 an hour.
That's right.
This virtual tour of the ancient city of Baalbek was created by Next Vision, the company Ahmad and his cousin started in 1994. It is based in Beirut with 21 employees and millions in revenues today.
We're an imaging company. We provide imaging services. We do archiving of images. We do 3D rendering services. We take an architectural design, we render it, we create it so an investor or an entrepreneur can see the project before it's built. This is particularly, it's called Baalbek. It's a historical site about 5,000 years old. It's Roman ruins. That was reconstructed by us, by consulting with archaeologists and historians, basically. And our artists sat down with them, and we were able to reconstruct the area, how it might have had looked when it was originally built. And it was very impressive, and we built a CD around that so we can create a virtual tour. So eventually our ultimate goal is to have an individual tour virtually into this old temple that's 5,000 years old.
In 1999, Ahmad started a magazine called Arabica. He was on the right track, hiring talented journalists who created a slick lifestyle publication.
We came up with a magazine to target people who were born here or have been here minimum 7 to 10 years, who are fluent in English, and also Americans around the Arab American community who really wanted to learn more. I'm also a person who want others to see how we are as Arab Americans, because once people know your culture, where you come from, I think they tend to respect you more. Mm-hmm. They know you have a past, so you come from someplace.
September 11th changed everything and is proof that smart business owners can't control most outside circumstances. Advertisers fell away and the doors closed on Arabica. Businessman, husband, father, community leader, and new American, Ahmad inspires me. Why do you think immigrants are so successful when they come here?
In the immigrant's mindset, I've come to a new country, I better have a fresh start. I should do it right this time. If I wasn't successful then, let me try it now. And being in a country alone, on your own basically, you need to feed and shelter your kids and families. It's a good cause enough to work as hard, to prove yourself that you can support a family and to make a wealth for yourself. And a lot of them have this idea of working hard. A lot of them talk about party store owners who would want to work 16 hours a day anymore. The only one who can turn this is a new immigrant, and this has been proven in the U.S.
Your parents sent you here. You didn't know English, but you had studied English perhaps in school?
No, I'm a French educated. I was educated by the Jesuits for 18, 19 years, and I came here, I had to start over. And that was an experience by itself.
So you're 19, your brother's 15, and your family at home expects you to take care of both of you. I mean, like, how did you do it?
It was an exceptional experience, being in a place, not knowing people, unable to communicate with people. Lived in Chicago, which is a large city, basically. Trying to get around was even a story by itself, when I had to write notes of directions on my notebook. People were very friendly. It didn't take long, basically. Maybe 6 months later, I was able to communicate and drive a car and move around. There are jobs for non-English speaking people. You know, I did a busboy work for a while, and then I worked in service stations. Wherever jobs we could get, I did take. We felt at one point, I mean, the only way it had to be done is by being totally independent and learn things our own way, and we did.
So it's like jumping in the ocean, not knowing how to swim.
Exactly, and trying to float, I would say. Yeah, let's call them.
You have 16 people here at Omnex. How did you find these good people, and then how do you keep them?
We find the best way is bringing people out of college, train them throughout, and basically have them grow into our business in the way we do business here. And we were very successful in creating a family ambiance in the office. Go outing together, have taken to trips and vacations together. To Vegas.
The whole 16?
The whole of them, yes.
All 16?
Yeah, we took
all
them
of Omnex Accounting and Tax Service goes to Las Vegas?
Exactly, including my kids. We've taken them to Vegas, we've taken them to Florida. They've chosen Vegas more often. And this is a way for them and us to spend time. You know, after all, when you work with employees, you spend most of your day with people.
Right.
I mean, they are...
Right.
You spend 8 to 10 hours a day. You see them, you work with them. Not only become employees, they become totally friends, because now you are interacting with their personal life. This guy's getting married, this guy's dating, so on. So,
yeah.
So this is very exciting. That becomes part of our daily lives, basically. They have a lot of respect for the business as we strategize together on issues.
Mm-hmm.
We have to. I mean, nobody can run a business without solid employees.
Okay.
If they don't care about the business, maybe they won't even stay here. I have to have employees who care about my business, because if we don't succeed, if they don't help me succeed, basically we all fail.